Tom Joles was an American television personality who died at the age of 89 on 7 June 2023 after a brief illness. He was best known for his 34-year tenure at WKBW-TV in Buffalo, New York, where he hosted the Weather Outside segments during Eyewitness News, performed many of the station's voiceovers, and served as children's host Commander Tom. Joles was born in New Fane, New York and grew up in Lockport, New York. He started his career in radio and television in the early 1950s and joined WKBW-TV in 1965. He became part of the iconic anchor team of Winston Joles Azar, which lasted for 24 years. He was also famous for his weather word, a summation of the weather forecast in one word, and his weather stick, a forecasting aid. Joles retired from WKBW-TV in 1999 and was inducted into the Buffalo Broadcasting Hall of Fame and the New York State Broadcasters Association Hall of Fame. He also hosted the Commander Tom Show, a children's program that featured several puppets and cartoons from 1965 to 1991. He was married to Janice and had 6 children. Julie Garwood was an American writer of over 27 romance novels in both the historical and suspense subgenres. She died at the age of 78 on 8 June 2023 after a short illness. She had at least 24 New York Times bestsellers and over 35 million copies of her books in print. Garwood was born in Kansas City, Missouri on December 26, 1944. The 6th of 7 children in a large Irish family. She had a learning disability that prevented her from reading until she was 11, when a teacher helped her overcome it. She studied nursing and history in college and became interested in writing. She wrote a children's book, A Girl Named Summer, and her first historical novel, Gentle Warrior. Garwood married young and had 3 children, Jerry, Bran, and Elizabeth. She lived in Leawood, Kansas with her family. She wrote mostly historical romances until she switched to contemporary romantic suspense novels in the late 1990s. Pat Robertson was an American media mogul, religious broadcaster, political commentator, presidential candidate, and Southern Baptist minister. He died at the age of 93 on 8 June 2023 after a short illness. He was known for his conservative Christian ideology and his involvement in Republican Party politics. Robertson was born in Lexington, Virginia on March 22, 1930. He served as a Marine officer in the Korean War and graduated from Yale Law School. He founded the Christian Broadcasting Network CBN in 1960 and hosted the 700 Club, a daily talk show that mixed news, commentary, and prayer from 1966 to 2021. He also founded Regent University, a private Christian institution, in 1977 and served as its chancellor. Robertson ran for president in 1988 as a Republican but lost the nomination to George H.W. Bush. He remained influential in conservative politics and endorsed several candidates over the years. He also made controversial statements on various issues such as homosexuality, Islam, feminism, and natural disaster. He was married to Dee Robertson for nearly 70 years until her death in 2022. He had 4 children, 14 grandchildren, and 24 great-grandchildren. Don Hood was an American professional baseball player who died on 10 June 2023 at the age of 73. He played as a left-handed pitcher in the Major League Baseball from 1973 to 1983 for 5 different teams, including the Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees, and Kansas City Royals. He had a career record of 34 wins and 35 losses, with a 3.79 earned run average and 375 strikeouts. Hood was born in Florence, South Carolina, on October 16, 1949. He was drafted by the Orioles in first round of the 1969 MLB draft. He made his MLB debut on 16 July 1973. Against the Oakland Athletics. He pitched as both a starter and a reliever during his career, appearing in a career-high 41 games in 1977 with the Cleveland Indians. He also played for the Yankees, Cardinals, and Royals before retiring after the 1983 season. Hood was married to Linda Hood and had two children, Don Jr. and Jennifer. He was a devout Christian who enjoyed fishing and golfing. He died of complications from a stroke at his home in Florence.